Yo, what's up? Welcome to my Inventor tutorial lesson 2. Today, I'm gonna cover three major points. One is use sweep function to generate part. Second is use revolve function to generate part. And the last one is assembly drawings. Okay, let's get started. New, new, let's select standard millimeter part. Okay, from the top we can see sweep. If we leave the cursor there, we will see the principal sweep. So we have a profile sweep along a spline or path. Okay, if we first of all generate a path first, let's click straight line first, lines and arc. No, arc but tangent. Dimension over there. 5, 30. Okay. Okay. Let's create the profile. So this one, make a circle. Okay, let's put dimension over there. 25. Okay, finish. Sweet. So profile. This one. Path. That one. Boom. Okay, nice. Now let's do the revolve. If we leave the cursor here, the valve is profile revolve around an axis. Okay, then yeah, let's make a axis first. Let's make something else. The profile rectangle. Rectangle. I want to capture this point. Can I? Oh, okay, great. Let's put the dimension 50, 30. Okay, yeah. Let's click revolve. The profile is that. Axis is this. Boom. Wow. Okay. Actually, you can put angle. Let's put some angles at 270. Great. Nice. All right. So simple part is generated by using sweep and revolve functions. All right. Let's come to save it first. Save as lesson 2. Okay. Let's put some real world question. Remember last lesson we generate a part. Let's open that part now. Say if I want to draw, I want to cut 3 holes based on this dimension or geometry. How can we quickly do it? We needed to extract the geometry, or say project the shape geometry onto a plan. So first of all, we needed to make a virtual or a reference plane. Say that offset by offset from that plane by 20. Yeah, good. Then select this plane. Then we say sketch again. And we click project. Then we select geometry we want to do. Boom. Finish. Okay. A new sketch is done. We click that. Control C. Copy. Go back to the new part we just generated. Do the same thing. We need to create a reference plane again. Offset. Yep. Let's do 35. I want 35. More. More. 45. 50. Okay. Now, starting time. If we start the sketch, that plane, Control V. Nice. So, if we want to move the geometry, copy, or we just click that, select Control, multi-selection, then it's going to be very similar as AutoCAD. We click Move, and what's already been selected, the base on this point, down. Done. So the geometry is done. We can click Finish Sketch. Alright, if we want to do the cut, we can click Extrude, select Cut, select the geometry we just done, and select the depths. Click OK. Alright, very nice. Now we have done the part, and we tracked the geometry for another part. We copy the paste into this one, paste down the new geometry, we create the cut. Great. Now we make a new assembly. So what's the major difference between assembly and the part? So the assembly can have different parts, and we can put constraints between parts to assemble a virtual system or a virtual machine. Let's place the part first. So let's put the base first. Open. Boom. Done. If we want to stabilize that, just click that, right click, and put this one grounded. So that means I can't move it. You click that, you can't move it. Now let's put another part. Place this part I want to put in. I click OK. The part is there, and I haven't grounded, so I click that. I can move it. That means it has a lot of degrees of freedom. So in order to put this part attach onto that, you will limit the freedom, right? So first of all, what sort of freedom I want to limit? annoying. I want to get rid of the virtual plane first. So go back to the part. This is the plane. Right click. Visibility is here. There. Right click this one. Visibility. So okay, go back to the assembly. Now let's put a constraint. Center line of this cylinder, center line of this hole. Let's check the direction on same direction. Let's just select this one. Click OK. Nice. Now, so once we put the first constraint, that we can check how many degrees of freedom left. So basically, we can see it can move this direction along the axis, and it can rotate or spin along around the axis. So that's 2 degrees of freedom left. We'll put more constraints to stabilize it. Do the same thing. Axis, then axis. Come on. Select this one. Click OK. Boom. Error. Why? The new relationship conflicts with existing assembly's relationship. Okay, why? So if this is successful constraint, then I will constrain the part moving up and down. However, this relationship is already being constrained by the previous constraint. So I overdo it. Once you overdo a constraint, you will get the error like that, or say it can't be solved. So how to solve this problem? We need to go back again. Okay, so we can limit the degrees of freedom one by one. Okay, we limit the rotation, right? So if we want to limit the rotation, we can draw some virtual or reference line here and the reference line on the another part, so we can make them parallel or angle as 0 degrees or 180 degrees to as a constraint. Let's do it. So first of all, go back to the base, which is that. Okay. Draw a line right here, line from here to here. I can't. Why? We can't. Let's do project first to see whether we can project the center point. Yeah. Let's do a straight line on this point. That point. Okay. We had a straight line. Then go back there. should be able to do a straight line like this way. So select this plan. Let's do a straight line. Sketch reference line from that point to that point. Click OK. And let's just hide some reference plan. I want to hide here. Let's go back to the assembly. Okay. Now constraints. So angle, first line, second line should be 0 degree. Select this one. Should be 0 degree. Check. Nope. It's not. Do that again. Constraint. This one. That one. Angle. Start this. 180 degree. Boom. Okay. We have constrained angle and constrained axis. Let me select this part and we can move. Okay. Yep. So far so good. So let's recap. So in this lesson, we have learned using how to use sweep and a revolve function to generate part, and the way touch some basic points of how to use constraints properly in an assembly drawing. Okay, that's for today's video. If you like it, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.